Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. So there's this thing I've been daydreaming about. This content creation journey has been a blessing for me on like so many levels. One thing that I've been brainstorming about is how do I still make sure I have the time to make music, which is why I started the YouTube thing. Because at the same time, a lot of my joy from this just got fed from reading the comments from everybody on YouTube, getting to know everyone here on Patreon. I was trying to think of a way to marry the two, and I thought it would just be a wet dream if I made an instrumental song for a Patreon member. I was thinking doing that maybe once a month-ish could work well with making sure I still get the album reviews out and all the YouTube content too. My first victim for this idea was one of our Patreon members, V. We were already DMing back and forth, just talking about life, EXO, music, and all that. So I sort of just kidnapped her for this project. And what I ended up doing was asking her for her favorite musical influences, instruments she enjoys the most, and some kind of a quote that has meant something to her in her life. So V liked the piano and the guitar and how you could do a world of art with just those two instruments. Her quote is translated from a different language, but in English, it was, because people change by themselves, and they change by the world. They are no longer a friend with whom you used to innocently joke around with, no longer a person you thought would do everything for you. She said she heard it while watching a radio show, and then just rewinded to write it down because it hit close to home for her. It's just a reminder that we all change and that that's okay. We grow, we get more experience, that it can seem scary to let things go, but that it's okay. Anyway, for me, that quote kind of made me sad, but for her, it was very grounding, and it got her through a phase of her life. So for her song, I'm going to play it in a second. I also asked for some pictures that were meaningful to her in some big or small way. It could be like of her, a landscape, something abstract, and use that as the cover art for the song on streaming platforms. This was the first version of me doodling. Right now I'm playing a drum sequence that I kind of just use as a backbone to play around with. And I'm not like a virtuoso on the piano, so usually I just establish a key. In this case, I did that very loosely. I kind of jump back and forth between a couple keys. I press record and I sort of just jam for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Then I might step away for a couple minutes, come back and look for certain phrases that I could use as a base of an idea. With bass lines, I feel like it comes really natural to me when I play bass guitar, but my bass guitar is a whole 5 feet to my left and I'm too lazy to grab it. I end up trying to play it on the keys, but it just doesn't come naturally to me on the keys. If I do a bass line on the keys, they're very simple, whereas on the bass guitar, I like bounce around a little bit more. So the bass line was just kind of a drone that I processed a little bit with some effects. I kind of wanted the bass line to serve the role as like a bass and a synth drone. I refined it from there, got up, picked up my electric guitar, and I tried to make it sound as grounding as possible, but I ended up making it more how the quote made me feel, which was a little sad. This whole thing I just thought would be a fun way to give back to you guys while also not sacrificing making music. It's something that I noticed a lot of music creating content creators had a hurdle with. Sometimes they went like 1, 2, 3 years before they noticed, damn, I haven't made a song since I started my YouTube, and then they disappear for a little bit, make some music and come back. I thought this would be a fun way to do both at the same time. And I'm not sure if I've seen anyone have this idea yet, but before I play it, I just would like to ask for your help in brainstorming the process of how to pick somebody to make and dedicate a song for. It will be put on streaming platforms for you to have and enjoy forever. And I'd also be more than happy to send you the master audio file in high quality so that you can actually own a copy forever. For now, I'm thinking I would just maybe ask in a post who wants in on the next batch, or not batch, but the next song.
I want in.
And everyone who comments, I'll put their name in like a random picker tool or website if one even exists. Let me know what you think. Finally, here's V.
That's me. Like this. this is it. Mm, I want more. Oh, I love it a lot. It's amazing, really. Thank you. I love it. Okay, guys. Me. Bye.